Hello, I'm Charlie. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while, but it is what it is. Let's get into the next one. As the name of the title suggests, I bought AirPods Max. And here's why. Right, so let's get into this straight away. These are an expensive pair of headphones. These are the top of Apple's AirPods range, you know, AirPods Pro, AirPods Max. They're very different, but still distinctively AirPods. And that's the exact reason why I bought them. At £550, these are a lot of money. Understand, these may not be for you if they are out of your price range. AirPods Pros, AirPods, they still exist. You can buy them. Please do. But I wanted something that was distinctively AirPods, something that was magical, wireless with all of my Apple devices, and something over ear. There are only, two things that really... There's only two sort of ranges I could look at if I really do think about it. You've got the Beats range, which Apple do own and do work with all of your Apple devices. So if you do want a pair of overhead headphones but don't want to pay AirPods Max money, get the Beats Studios. They're wireless as well. They're Beats, so they're gonna have the distinctive characteristics of Beats. Flimsy builds. Quite expensive. They're not gonna be as premium as these are, and that's another reason why I bought them. Just how beautiful they look and feel in your hands. Cool. So to begin with, Apple devices and the Apple ecosystem. As I keep saying in a lot of my videos, and I'm going to keep saying, you can't look at an Apple device as just one Apple device. If you compare them spec for spec, if you compare an iPhone spec for spec against an Android phone, most of the time the Android phone will outbeat it on specs, but in real world performance, the iPhone will most likely come out on top. Whether that's in video performance, whether that's in CPU tasks, GPU tasks, whether that's in looks, very subjective, but I think iPhones look better than some Android phones, stuff like that. We need to remember that this is part of an ecosystem of devices. This is not just a pair of headphones. This is a personal home theater. This is a music studio. This is distinctively meant to work not just with your phone, but every single Apple device you own. And that's key, and that's the main takeaway from this review. If you are not an Apple device owner, please don't buy these. There are so many cheaper other options, much better sounding headphones, but you need to remember these are wireless, They're never going to sound as good as my Audio Technicas that I use for recording audio with and mixing with. They're never going to sound as good as, dedicated audiophile headphones. That is not the purpose. For me, something to sound absolutely beautiful. And they do. They sound amazing. I'm not going to do one of those flimsy, put them on, see how well they sound, It will never convey as well. But just trust me when I say I listen to a lot of headphones. I'm not an audiophile by any means. Let's get into the look and the feel of them. I will have some, B-roll about me playing around with them and stuff like that. But the all-metal ear cups, the stainless steel bands, the flare, the mesh on the top, are all what, put this really together for me. These are not just a pair of regular headphones. These are premium, these are luxury, and these set themselves apart from every other headphone I've ever listened to, in a good and a bad way. Talk about the good. They're beautiful, they feel premium, they're heavy, they're durable, I feel as if I'm feeling a lot of money in my hands, which it is. But if you go to other £1,000, £2,000 headphones, they don't feel that expensive. They feel plasticky, they feel cheap, they feel way less durable than these do. These are metal, this is stainless steel, this is aluminium, this is mesh that makes your head not as tight when you're listening to them and extending your listening time with them. These are headphones that are built to last in my eyes, and Apple, they really did knock it out of the park with the design. And the colour options as well. This is the space black option, space grey, sorry. These are not a pair of headphones I would buy to wear each and every day to work. These are not headphones I would buy to go outside of the house with. These are headphones that I bought to sit at home on my chair, watch some YouTube, listen to some films, maybe if it's late at night and I don't want to wake anybody up. Beauties of the Apple ecosystem, everyone. But let's talk about the sound. That is the most important part of these headphones. How do they sound? And they sound beautiful. You know, they sound absolutely amazing at any volume. I typically listen to headphones on the louder side. I think if I'm going to listen to quiet headphones, I might as well just play it out loud. I don't know, that's sort of my opinion. I like to listen to loud music. Hence why I have 2 HomePods, hence why I've got very loud speakers and I listen to them loud, because that's just how I am. And that's the thing with these. I've had headphones that I've cranked all the way up before, and they start to distort, they start to mess up the audio at the top end, like as in volume, not as in high end, as in frequency range. But it's undistorted. Max volume, you can hear every single little bit of the music. And that's what you need. And that's ultimately one of my biggest, I'm so happy that does that. They're so well designed that they know their limits and they're not going to push themselves past their limits. And I like where the limit is at. Whereas if you have a pair of Audio Technicas, for example, you have an amp plugged in, if you had a powerful enough amp, you could blow them up. Put so much power, so much sound through them that you would end up blowing them up and distorting. And if I listen to these at the same sort of volume I would listen to AirPods Max at, they would start to distort. So we need to remember that this is £120, this is £550. That's where the range is. These are just luxury headphones. Overall, the sound and the usage of these is just enough for me to justify the price. You know, I like the ease of use of these overhead headphones. I like being able to constantly switch between my Mac, my iPad, my TV, my phone. You go toilet, but your iPad's charging while you're watching something on. Take your phone, carry on your music. Simple. You want to sit down, watch a YouTube video, quickly connect it to the TV, you're watching it. All without the hassle of having to turn them off, having to press and hold the on button. Oh yeah, now it's in pairing mode. Okay, let me go on the settings of this device and do that. Okay, no, it's connected to this device. Sorry. Oh, sorry, no, it's connected to my... Because that's the thing that used to happen. I used to own Sony, you know, the XM3s. So I know my noise cancelling headphones. I've listened to Sony's. These sound better in my eyes. The bass is way more rich, deep, clear. The mids are so clear. They look like they sound like they're right next to you. The sound stage is very wide. You can hear stuff that I didn't hear before. You know, you can hear bongos in the back, guitars, riffs that you've never heard before. The drums sound like they're literally right next to your ears. Lovely. You sound like you're there. And that's what I wanted for these headphones. The music is beautiful. You sound as if you're there. And that's key as well, to be immersed. These make me immersed in my music, whereas my Sonys didn't. I felt like there was a little bit of a block between my Sonys and my music because it wasn't as seamless to switch. You know, I'm on my phone. Okay, now let me hand off that video that I'm watching on YouTube to my Mac so I can continue it to my MacBook. And I open it, continue it. AirPods automatically come up in the top right. Would you like to connect? Yes, I would. You click on it, connects, keeps going. Simple. As easy as that. And that's what I wanted from that. And that's what you get. These are all AirPods features, but AirPods Max just do it better. They're the AirPods Pro. They're the AirPods Pro Max. AirPods Max. They are the maximum of what I can see an AirPod doing. And it's good. Bearing in mind, these are wireless. These are not audiophile headphones. Please, I need to specify this. These are for people like me with a lot of Apple devices who want the convenience of being able to seamlessly switch between them like you can with AirPods Pro, AirPods, whatever, and to still have amazing, clear, you know, automatic EQ audio, computational audio. The headphones listen to themselves, adjust to your ear. They're so clever. It's like HomePod tech, as in the HomePod knows where it is in the room and projects stuff off of walls to perceive and fake Dolby Atmos and a surround sound. This does this too. You know, it has microphones inside of the ear cup on which it listens to your music and sees if it is what it should be. You know, that's how things like sound check is possible. That's how things like automatic EQ, you know, they change themselves to sound the way the artist intended them. They change themselves so that the artist's music and vision is still maintained. And for, you know, these are the best Bluetooth headphones I've ever heard in my life. Bluetooth. This is key. Bluetooth. If I hooked my Audio Technicas up to an amp and plugged through lossless audio, they would probably sound better. And they would. Audio Technicas are renowned for just the flat mids. They're just beautiful. They're raw, they're wide, you know, they're closed back, so they're not as wide. But, you know, I'm gonna say this, and this is my takeaway. These are the best sounding wireless Bluetooth closed back headphones I've ever heard in my life. I'm not an audiophile, I have limited range of, you know, what I've listened to, but these are that. But to summarize, AirPod Pros, if you love them, you'll love these. So everyone, sorry, this has been a bit of a weird video. Haven't been uploading in a while, so I'll upload when I have something to talk about. For the keen-eyed among you would notice that I've got an Apple Watch Series 7 on. So, video coming up on that very soon when I can figure out what sort of route I want to take with it. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you. You know, got loads of ideas, so let me know what sort of videos I should make. I've got one on HomePods. I want to make one of my HomePods dual setup on my HomePods. You know, Apple TV 4K, 2 HomePods. I could do like a home theater, like sort of thing, you know. There's loads of stuff I could do, so let me know and I'll just keep creating, guys. So everyone, I want to thank you for watching today's video. Peace out.